Okay, time stamping. In the last class, also I told you that time stamp is the concept by which we actually try to find out the age of the transaction, and accordingly the clocks are granted. Like the example I have cited, suppose one time transaction being occurred at 2 p.m. and another is suppose at 2:05 p.m. Then which one will be older? Which one will be older? That is being started from 2:05 p.m. or that is being started from 2 p.m. Tell me quickly. एक 2 से start हो रहा है, एक 2:05 से. Then which one will be older? Okay, the one that is started from 2, of course, because it is started earlier than the next one. So timestamp based concurrency protocols can be used for distributed system, and each transaction will be given a unique timestamp. Problem is that how to generate timestamp in a distributed fashion. Okay, so you tell me, in our DBMS class also we have gone through some timestamp algorithm. If you can recall them, what are they? Any example? Any example of such timestamp algorithm that we have started discussed already in DBMS? Okay, no problem. Answer it when you'll get the recorded. So in the last class also, I have given one question to you. I can find the answer only from Rajesh. Okay, you should also try your level best to answer the questions. Okay, do not skip that. That is the suggestion that I want to make. Okay,
Yes,
a
sir.
site with a slow clock will assign smaller timestamp, still logically correct. Serializability will not affect it. Again, one more time, see, यहाँ जितने भी terms हमें मिल रहा है, that already we have discussed in our DBMS class. Guess what is serializable and how it can be it it can be implemented. That these things we have already discussed. Now, to fix this problem, the problem of the slow clock will assigning the slower timestamps, define within each site as a logical clock LCI, which generates the unique local timestamp, requires that SI advance its logical clock whenever a request is received from a transaction TI with timestamp XY, where X is greater than that the current value of LCI. ठीक है, तो हर एक साइट में हमने क्या किया है, एक लॉजिकल क्लॉक असाइन किया है, एंड दैट लॉजिकल क्लॉक विल जनरेट द यूनिक लोकल टाइम स्टैम्प फॉर दैट साइट. Next thing is that in advance that SI means that site logical clock should means allocate this thing, right? And in this case, that site advances its logical clock to the value x plus 1. अब कोई मुझे बता सकते हैं why this is x plus 1? Because we try to solve the slow clock problem. Slow clock problem is the one which is assigning smaller timestamps. Okay, slowly चल रहा है. So we try to advance its logical clock. Now, replication with weak consistency. Many commercial databases support replication of data with weak degree of consistency. And I know that you are aware with the term consistency. This is without a guarantee of serializability. Like master slave replications, updates are performed at a single master site and propagated to the slave sites. So master slave टेक्निक्स होता है, आइदर इट इज इन डिजिटल लॉजिक और एनीवेयर यू विल फाइंड इट। वहाँ देखना आप लोग, हमेशा हम जो मेन एग्जीक्यूशन है वो हम कहाँ करते हैं, मास्टर साइट में करते हैं, और वही चीज को प्रोपोगेट कहाँ करते हैं, स्लैब स्लाइड्स में। Okay, propagation is not part of the updated transaction. It is decoupled, maybe immediately after the transaction commits, maybe periodic. Data may only be read at the slab sites, not updated. So no need to obtain logs at any remote site, and particularly used for when we try to distribute the information. For example, from central office to the different branch offices. So, and also useful for running read-only queries offline from the main database. So that is master slave replications. Very simple concept is that you you perform the tasks or you perform the updation at the master site, and that will be replicated, I mean, propagated to the slave site. Okay. Then replicas should see a transaction consistent snapshot of the database. Again, यहाँ एक टर्म हमने यूज किया है, snapshot. Can anybody of you tell me what does it mean by snapshot? Just recall from our DBMS lectures. Snapshot का मतलब क्या था, बताओ. Sorry.
Read only.
Read only. Okay. थोड़ा सा अच्छे से याद करिए आप लोग. स्नैपशॉट जो डेटाबेस में हमने पढ़ा था, डेटाबेस स्नैपशॉट, व्हाट इज दैट?
Sir, sir, static view of a SQL Server database.
स्टैटिक व्यू ऑफ, हाँ आप थोड़ा सा सही है.
Uh,
ठीक है, और बाकी लोग बताओ. Divyansh, you tell me what does it mean by snapshot?
Sir, so view of the database, sir.
The database, okay. Not fully correct, but still it is searching.
Sir, for a certain period of time, sir, it shows the view of database.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyone else would like to tell what is database snapshot? तो ये आज पढ़ लेना आप लोग. बताओगे मुझे कि व्हाट इज database. अभी इससे पहले किसने आंसर दिया था? हिमांशु ना?
yes, sir.
His answer is the second one is correct, of course. But we want explanation that what we can do with database snapshot. Okay. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So Oracle provides a create snapshot statement to create a snapshot of a relation or a set of relations at the remote site. Very simple. जैसे create table करते हैं हम, create snapshot. Okay. Snapshot refresh either by the computation or by incremental update, automatic refresh or manual refresh. So the Oracle है हमें क्या provide करते हैं to create a snapshot. ठीक है. We have a statement create snapshot और जहाँ हमें करना है, ठीक है, उस साइट में हम क्या कर सकते हैं, we can create that snapshot and this will be refreshed whenever new computation or new updation is done with respect to that data. And sometimes automatic refresh or manual refresh also may be carried out with that snapshot. Now coming to the next part, deadlock. डेडलॉक के बारे में हमने बहुत बार डिस्कस किया है. वी हैव डिस्कस many times about the deadlock, कि deadlock कैसे आते हैं और what is the solution for deadlock. So again today I would like to know from your side, tell me any one such technique by which we can deal with this deadlock problem. any such technique? ठीक है, ये थर्ड असाइनमेंट हो गया आप लोगों का। आज मुझे आंसर सभी से मिलना चाहिए। पिछले बार मैंने किसी से भी सबका चेक किया, सिर्फ राजेश का मिल रहा है। हिमांशु भी आंसर दे,
Sir,
but this time I want the answer from all of you. Okay,
sir,
let's.
what is deadlock handling, sir? I don't know.
না, তোমাৰ পৰা তো এটাও আনসাৰ পোৱাই নাই এতিয়ালৈকে, and whatever the answer I have got from you, don't just copy and paste from the other side. Okay, try to answer
Sir,
from
no, sir.
your own.
Oh, sir, man, sir, bude video to চাই লৈছো sir, তাৰ পাছতে sir মানে
তাৰপিছত কৰিবা answer, ঠিক আছে? Okay, so deadlock, you also know that this deadlock, sir. Okay, so deadlock, I think mainly you got in your operating system paper. In our DVMS also, we got it while we were discussing about the transaction management part. Now let's try to understand this one here with this table. So T1 and T2. So what is T1? We have the data item X. Now transaction T1 is transaction 1 at the site 1 and transaction T2 at the site 2. ठीक है? तो T1 साइट 1 में हो रहा है, T2 कहाँ हो रहा है? साइट 2 में. Now write X, write Y. Okay, so write X means what? We try to do that update on the data item X. Okay, similarly write Y. Then T2 write Y, write X. So कैसे हो रहा है इस WX WY, ये कहाँ हो रहा है? ट्रांजेक्शन 1 T1. Yes or no? You try to draw the diagram like this. Okay, similarly WY WX. अब क्या करो कि ये जो ट्रांजेक्शन T2 में हो रहा है, तो आई एम राइटिंग हियर T2, मतलब W2X W2Y. Similarly here it is at site 1, so W1X W1Y. Okay, the scenario is now clear. X lock on X. X locks means, can anybody tell me what does it mean by X lock? Come on, fast. लास्ट क्लास में मैंने पढ़ाया था, आप लोगों को याद करो क्या था? पढ़ नहीं रहे हो आप लोग, ठीक है? Take this subject very seriously and this will be reflected from your answers. X stands for exclusive lock. मैंने बताया था ना आप लोगों को, जब राइट करने जा रहे हो तो क्या लॉक लगाओगे आप लोग, क्या लॉक मतलब ये करोगे, एक्वायर करने की कोशिश करोगे आप लोग? That is exclusive lock. Okay, बिल्कुल नहीं पढ़ रहे हो, don't do it. I can hardly see the efforts from everyone. Only means Rajesh and Himanshu, I can say that they are working. Please, I request all of you, you all should try your level best to understand this subject. So X lock on X, write X. X lock on Y, write Y. So here's a time difference दिख रहा है, because you can see that these transactions are happening at different time steps. Yes. So now write Y. Wait for X lock on X, क्योंकि X जो है इस डाटा आइटम में भी ट्रांजैक्शन T2 क्या करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं आपका? Right operations, right? T2 is trying to perform the right operations on the data item X. But you should note that that data item is already lock acquired by transaction T1 for its right operation. Okay, that is also an exclusive lock. Yes or no? तो बुझ पाया ऐसा समझ में आ रहा है ना? क्योंकि जिस डाटा आइटम
Yes, sir.
X के ऊपर वो लॉक एक्वायर करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, वो ट्रांजैक्शन T1 ऑलरेडी एक्वायर करके रखा है. तो T2 को क्या करना पड़ेगा? it has to wait for X lock on X. Yes. So ये ऑपरेशन तो हो गया, ये ऑपरेशन भी हो गया. अब इस राइट एक्स ऑपरेशन के लिए T2 को क्या करना पड़ रहा है, वेट करना पड़ रहा है एक्सक्लूसिव लॉक ऑन द डाटा आइटम X, क्योंकि जो X है उसके ऊपर ऑलरेडी एक्सक्लूसिव लॉक T1 करके रखा है. Now when it comes to write Y by T1, again it has to wait for exclusive lock on Y. Can anybody tell me why so? Come on, first, can anybody tell me why wait for X lock on Y from the T1 side? Yeah, okay. Anyway, Azima koi tomorrow. Wait for X lock on Y because ये जो Y आइटम है, Y डेटा आइटम के ऊपर T2 ने ऑलरेडी राइट और एक्सक्लूसिव लॉक एक्वायर करके रखा है. सो एक ही बार एक्सक्लूसिव लॉक एक्वायर हो सकता है एक समय पे, अदरवाइज इट हैज टू वेट फॉर दैट. सो दैट्स व्हाई वेट फॉर X लॉक ऑन Y. इज इट क्लियर टू एवरीबॉडी?
Yes, sir.
I said yeah, everybody. So maybe বুঝি পাইছা? Okay, very good. I can suppose that everyone got it. I'll ask the questions in the next lecture from here. So very careful and go through it again. So from this scenario, what I can say, a deadlock is happening or not. क्योंकि क्या है X and Y. X पहले से T1 ने एक्वायर करके रखा था, T1 ने Y के लिए एक लॉक भेजा था, और T2 Y जो ऑलरेडी T2 एक्वायर करके रखा है और उस T2 एक्वायर करके रखा है और T2 ने फिर से X के लिए क्या भेजा है, रिक्वेस्ट भेजा है. सो इट अपीयर्स that a deadlock is going to occur, right? So that is the deadlock approach, and now you will tell me in the next class that how you go for handling this deadlock. Is my question clear? Whatever the question that I have asked today, you are going to answer that, and this is why I am suggesting you that it's okay that you cover only small portion every day, but that small portion should be very clear to you. So that's all from my side today. We'll start in the next class, the next portion. Thank you.